I got 138 days until the 26 to 27 Pokemon Championship Series, meaning the sort of like lead up to Pokemon Worlds. Do I want to compete in them? Fuck yeah, I do. Am I going to go to Worlds? Maybe. Are we still going to try? Hell yeah. It'll be so good. But how am I going to even do that? Like, how am I going to make that work? I mean, I am a fucking noob at Pokemon VGC. I got no idea what I'm doing. I'll run in with a Garchomp and see what happens. I lose 90% of the time because I didn't do any training. That's where I'm at, you know? I'm a newbie. And honestly, if you want to like subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to follow along with my fails and successes. I'll be documenting it as well as what I possibly can. Everything from learning about EV training to weathers. Speaking of weather, that's what we're talking about today. That's what we're going to learn about. Number one, let me tell you everything that I've learned, my research, if you will. So the first hurdle that I learned about is definitely weather effects. I mean, in the end of the day, that's going to be my number one problem. In the current competitive format, there is weather everywhere. Everyone seems to be running a rain or a sun team. That's it. There's rain and sun and maybe snow. It's like everyone is doing weather, and there's something called a weather war. It's not as dramatic as it sounds because it's literally just a fucking Pelipper switching in, and then the other person goes, oh no, there's a Pelipper, what am I going to do? Let's put my Torkoal over there in. And now you've got these two that are just going in and out, making it sunny and rainy, and it's really weird. But that's what it is. That's the meta at the moment, is who can control the weather to be beneficial for them. It's so fucking weird. Anyways, that's sort of what I'm learning at the moment, right? So I thought to myself, holy shit, I need to get into this. So I was looking at different team builds, different Pokemon that people were using, and I was like, there's a way that I can get into it without getting into it. Because weather is a really interesting one, right? So number one, first thing to note, rain is probably the best one to look at to start off with. So rain makes it so fire-type moves drop by 50% damage, which is massive. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. And then water-type moves in the rain get boosted by 50%. So your 100 power... What is it? Hydro Pump? Is that 100 power? Sure. I don't know. I'll have it here anyways. That's now gone up by 50. What the fuck? It's actually 50%, so that's not how that works. But you get what I mean. It's like, it's a huge improvement, a huge stat change. And then Sunlight does the opposite, right? It's beneficial to fire type and negative to water type. And then there's a few other things that activate as well in these conditions. Like, for an example, in rain, Electro Shot from Archaludon, see, I'm still new to this. Electro Shot from Archaludon goes off without any charge. It just pops. Insane, right? And then in Sun, things like Solar Beam will go off without any charge time. And that's a 120 base power grass type move that goes off immediately. What the fuck? That's what I mean. It's like weather is really strong. That's why it's in the meta. So I was looking at the different teams, the different Pokemon that are in. There's one that I've always loved that's sitting somewhere in the middle ground of the meta, a little bit of off meta, is Drampa. And I really want to try it because Drampa's sort of, I guess, like main ability for its base form is so funny to me, especially when it comes to these weather teams. It's called Cloud9, which while the Pokemon is on the field, weather effects just don't activate. It's so fucking stupid. And then the best part is you Mega Evolve it, and for whatever reason, they've made Drampa effectively a fucking tank in the game. He Mega Evolves, he gets 100 or something or other, special defense and defense. Not insanely tanky, but not weak either. The most interesting part is his speed is like 30. It's garbage. But I think the even better part, his special attack goes up to 160. That's fucking nuclear. There's not many Pokemon that have a special attack of 160. He's one of the few. With a speed that low, put him in Trick Room, and I mean, look, most people that know where I'm going with this, they understand. He's going to move first with 160 special attack. He's going to kill most things on the planet anyways. So when Pokemon Mega Evolve, a lot of the time they get a different ability changes, right? He gets Berserk. Really fun ability that says when this Pokemon gets down to half HP, he gets a 1 point increase to his special attack. Now, I only realized recently what a 1 point increase actually means. So one stage increase on an ability says 1.5 times. 2 stage says 2 times, and it goes up by 0.5 each time until 6, where it's the max. In other words, we get that off once, we're at a 1.5 times our special attack, which then goes from 160 to... Do you see that? 240, bro. So we get hit down to half HP. We get hit with a 240 special attack. We're in Trick Room. We're moving first every time, almost every time we're moving first. So that's what I mean. That's why I want to play this, right? And it's also an anti-weather. I mean, before we Mega Evolve, we got anti-weather. One moveset that Drampa really likes to play with in particular as well is Hyper Voice. Generally either Thunder or a Flamethrower, maybe a Draco Meteor. Those are sort of up in the air. Some people Calm Mind as well. Also, on another note, I was really lucky to get a shiny Drampa along the way. I grinded for hours for that motherfucker.